What's up, gamers? We are jumping into a standard race. With some mentees and a couple of mentors from the Go Mode Podcast Mentor Tournament, which is currently in the last week of Swiss rounds, week 6, which means brackets are going to start next week, which is very exciting. It's a good time. And the mode for this week is standard with a random weapon start. So some of the mentees wanted to get some practice in. And I'm like, yeah, I might as well. I was going to do something tonight. Probably like Kabuki or something. But this works too. Some of my chat regulars are actually in this race. Whiskey Bill's in this race. Eclectic's in this race. Who else? Scupula's in here. Panda's the one who set it up. Kirby's in here. So let's see if we can stay within like 5 minutes of Kirby. That'd be really good. Pendant Mirror, Bombs, K. Alright. Just want to make sure I had the right seed for a second. Bomb start? Oh, yeah, that would be... That's the dream, right? That's the dream for everybody watching and not racing. It's not as bad if you practice it. Unfortunately, I really haven't practiced it too much. So I'll get through it, but very clumsily. How are you doing tonight, Jabra? Thank you for popping in. Honestly, I'm good with almost any start. Bombs would be my least favorite. But bow is pretty good. Hammer's pretty good. Fire rod's fun. Too tired to race? Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. So at some point, I do want to do the mystery seed that Bagel, or I think Emog put in Bagel's Discord. I wasn't home in time to do it, and I purposely stayed off Twitch so I didn't catch any of it, because I would like to run it at some point. Alright, we're now just waiting on Panda to ready up, but my guess is he was gating it, so we're probably going to start soon if I had to guess. Yeah, there we go. That was funny. Yeah, I mean, I like mystery seeds. I like trying to figure out the puzzle. I'm not always the best at what the puzzle is. I hope that means that he has the bow. Oh yeah, no boots. Alright, Desert Red Crystal. So all three Light World dungeons are crystals, which is nice. And we get Burn. Interesting. All right. A nice glove. Okay. Berna is an interesting start. What's up, Tifa? Thanks for popping in. Appreciate the lurk. Hopefully you're doing well. And you are ready for your week 6 race. Actually, I hope you're both ready for your week 6 races. Who are your opponents this week? I am happy to hear that. I'm happy to hear your mom pulled through with her surgery. Azure, Aegis, and Extreme Random. Okay. Very nice. Well, good luck. I've seen both of them race, so I think there'll be some good matches. You gotta be a little careful with magic, because I do need to kill the key rat in the back. I think that's the only other thing I need to kill, though. Oh no. Alright. We got through it. Yeah, he aggroed again, I think, but... well, maybe not. Took a little longer than I'd like, but I really want to conserve magic for that stupid key rat, and potentially the hallway before Dark Cross with the 6 rats in there, depending on what my health looks like, but should be okay now. I shouldn't take any more hits between now and then anyways. Also wouldn't hate magic drops from enemies. Maybe we'll kill some of the guards here and we'll see what's what. Heart. Okay. I really need to use Bagel's prize pack tracker. I really don't want to add more trackers to what I'm doing. Particularly if I'm in cross keys, it's just... I got an item tracker, I got a map tracker, I got all sorts of weird stuff. Not that it helps me necessarily, but... I don't even need that heart. This is the one that maybe I'll use Burna, but probably not. I have full health, I can probably snake through with a hit or two. That's fine. This one too, I could probably even tank one. I don't even need to. That's the worst! I hate when the map's there, because it's just out of the way. Yeah, I'm really bad at prize pack tracking. The Sun Prize, I'm usually okay with remembering. Okay. No bombs, though. Oh, alright. I guess we're done. So we'll have to come back. That's fine. .602 escape with Burna is not bad. Alright, Bombos we can't use yet. Yeah, no, I mean, the glove is a good get. And I mean, Burn is good to have, too. We got money to buy bombs if we need them. So that's good too. Ooh, okay, Buzz Blobs are in the bomb pack. Okay. Hold that thought. No bomb. Boom. Beautiful. That's 2 bombs anyways. Alright, that's actually bombs and bottle vendor. So that's really good. Maybe we'd pick up money in the village anyways, but we changed the stun prize. We did, but I mean the poultries or whatever. Not too worried about those. So the hope is we find some bombs in some of these checks. I think in standard and open, I think it's a little more likely that you find them in here. In non-keys modes, I mean, because there's just less to be shuffled in the world. And there we go. Alright. Ooh, there we go. The village full clear. That's really good. That's really good. We're flying, baby. And we don't have to buy bombs because there were 2 3-packs in blind cell. Blind's hut, not blind cell. Alright, no dark rooms. Very interesting. That's mountain access with the glove. That's interesting. I don't know if I love mountain access this early. I guess we had mountain access with the flute, so it's just Old Man Rescue in logic. Speaking of flute, I do want to check back of escape too. There's 3 items back there. Alright, clean up a couple of these checks. Figure out where else we're gonna go. Beautiful. I don't know what the sick kid's doing with a sword, but you know. We'll relieve him of his burden. We'll take the bombs from the back of the bar. Alright, that can stay there forever. Non-keys modes, I typically don't blind check it. Perfect. Yeah, check that first. In case boots are there, I can dash to the next room. It saves like a second in the whatever low percentage it is that the boots happen to be in the damn chest. Okay. That's good to know. Which means once we get book or mirror, or well, Mitts and mirror, I guess. But once we get desert access, we can beat desert. Unless the big key's on the torch. Gosh darn it! So many stipulations. But knowing the fire rod's there is nice. Information is awesome. All right, quick check on back of escape. Then we'll do mini Moldorm and all that good stuff. Question is, do we go into Eastern with no bow? Or do we go up to Death Mountain with no anything, really? Okay. Oh, good. Aga Tower is available. Look at us. I'm not worried about it until we get Moon Pearl. It's really, to me, not that appealing until Moon Pearl shows up, and then it's, something you got to consider. So if we get early Pearl, like before we get the other either hammer or glove to get us into Dark World, there's a non-zero chance that I will miss every shot on this guy. There we go. There's a non-zero chance that Aga Tower is required for Dark World access, which typically means that the hammer is going to end up like in pod or something. All right, that's okay. We got to check out Desert. I didn't even know you could destroy the things that they shoot. Interesting. The same seed... Oh, the one you posted earlier today? Pearl on Lumberjack Ledge? Ugh. That's disgusting. Did you ever find boots in that seed? Boots Pyramid Ledge? Okay. That can be it. Oh, where Boots locked out of Desert. That's unfortunate. Okay, at least we know. But Pyramid Ledge is one of those spots that you'd think it was... Oh, Pyramid Ledge was Moon Pearl. Got it. Boots in GT. Okay. Oh, Pearl and Ledge, that's the worst, because... Oh, no. No. That's even worse. I thought you meant Moon Pearl on Lumberjack Ledge, which is still bad. But... Pyramid Ledge Pearl is infinitely worse. I don't love this play. I really wanted to come here with the bow. But I also don't want to go up to Death Mountain to do 2 checks when I can have up to 6 that I can do right now. Skullwood's green pendant. Of course, we got early fire rods, so so like hookshot or mirror, I would go up to Death Mountain right now. But beautiful. Stun prize, full magic. What a time to be alive. I really don't like early Eastern play, but we're here. We can do 5 checks. And potentially get Zora money. Oh, okay, never mind. That's worth coming in here. That's worth the price of admission. Which is free, because this is not pod. Oh, so now... Oh, now Desert's beatable. Oh my god. Okay, well... I'm tempted to leave, honestly, but with the boots, it's not too bad to get through everything. Ideally, we want the big key here. Perfect. Alright. That's good, actually, because we don't need to come all the way back, unless the bow shows up. Alright, so there is an item on Armos. So we'll have to come back, we'll get that. And I think I'm gonna get Zora money, actually, in here. Oh, actually, well, it won't be Zora money, it'll get us close. Like, what, 95 rupees or something like that in the back? Get the small key while I'm here, too. Okay. Oh, it's a 5 times 18, 90 rupees. Every little bit helps. Alright, back to Desert. If I had gone into Eastern first, we could have cleared Desert in one shot, but whatever. I really wanted that fire rod, so... Not upset we did that first, is what it is. Alright, small key or big key, what do we got? Big key. So big key leads to small key. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna do something a little bit unorthodox. Maybe we're gonna do the boss first. And we're gonna save ourselves from backtracking through this dungeon one time. Alright, let's see what we can do with Fire Rod here. Oh, thank you for playing nice, Mr. Landmolas, sirs. Alright, so... Oh, both items on the right side. Interesting. Very interesting. Very interesting stuffs. Now we only go across to the right side one time, and then we just save and quit. And probably go up to Death Mountain at this point. You don't see both items over here too often. You're right. Beautiful. Best upgrade in the game already. 25 minutes and we got tempered. Alright, so let's save and quit to sync. And let's go to Bonk Rocks before we go to Death Mountain. And then it's either Ice Rod Cave or Zora as our options, which both kind of stink. Alright, now I'm really thinking Aga. But we don't really have anything to do outside of Pod. We don't have a bow. So there's a chance we're bow locked out of Pod. Where am I going? I can just do this. So there's a very good chance I last locate Dark World access via Aga Tower, but if I had the hook shot or the flippers, I'd be much more inclined to do it. If I find one of those two, I'm just going to do it. And to hell with the consequences if I'm wrong. Wait, what am I doing? Alright, so the mountain was a bust. Not what I wanted to do, but we're gonna make it work. Meant to go to 8 and do Ice Rod Cave first, but we'll farm rupees here before we do it, I guess. I'm actually also going to farm enough rupees to get into pod. Right, one more time, 2 more times through here. The content you didn't know you needed. Rupee farming. Alright, that's enough to get us Zora's item and into pod if we need it. Oh, I need to mark Skullwoods as the green pendant. Okay. Nice. Oh, no. Okay. Okay. Ten arrows. Perfect. Even better. Even better. Alright. Okay. So now we can at least potion glitch through pod. So that's good. Sword. I'm probably not coming back for it. Actually, I can almost guarantee I'm not coming back for that. Alright, so it is Agate Tower. That's so bad, though. I didn't want to have to do this with only going to pod as my with going to pod as my only option. Why I didn't do it early. I considered it. What's up, John? Yeah, I decided to take it easy and just do standard. And here we are, last locating Agate Tower for Dark World access. So, you know, it's going well. Yeah, I don't do too many standard starts. Oh, standard seeds, I guess. Fair amount of standard starts with Kaz Boots and Kabuki, but This one wasn't too bad. We had burn a start in this one. Snipe. Snipe again. Oh, there's a lot I need to work on, John. Don't you worry about that. That room is... I mean, there's a lot of rooms I do that are really, really, really not good. Two blue balls. Three blue balls. Oh, you won that AD key? Nice, congrats. I saw you were racing, but I wasn't able to watch because, you know, work. But, oh, it's awesome. Congrats on the win. That's a couple of wins in the last couple of days for you, I think, right? Alright, so it's cod or catfish. And if we're both locked out of pod, what's the map? Pendant pod, are you fucking kidding me? I knew that was green pendant. Thieves is our red crystal. Okay. If we're bow locked out of here, I swear to God. That puts progression squarely on catfish. Maybe we can at least potion glitch and get through most of it, but... Silver's on Armos? That's gross. Hashtag humblebrag, John. Why is it green on the track? Oh my god. I told you, I think I said, if I had to do Aga, Hammer would be in pod. I think I said that. It's green because I can get to it. It's not... I mean, now it's probably actually... I don't even want to continue, actually. I don't know. I haven't looked at the tracker in a while, like the settings on it. But it's green because I could get there. I was sorry. Even though I said Hammer was going to be there, I was not expecting Hammer to be there. I also should have probably gone up to Easttown because it's our other red crystal, but it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yay, shields. Woohoo. So the real question is, do I go into Green Pendant Skull Woods? I mean, obviously we do Thieves Town first, but... I guess I probably do go into Green Pendant Skull Woods, depending on what else is available. Early ped check? Nah. We're gonna hope we're not gonna need ped. We're gonna hope we're not gonna need ped. Okay, now pod. Back in logic, baby! It's a pendant, though, so we don't care. Yet. Ugh. Oh, on chest game, huh? So this seed funneled you into getting Hammer and Pod. Which led you here. And then 3 out in front. It's all junk. It's a pretty good chance I won't need to use that key, but you never know. The best would be is if Blind has the last item. That'd be really cool. Oh, there's the last item. So all the dungeon items are, well, the map and the compass are all in the basement or on blind, along with the small key. That's doesn't happen too often. Also, all these items were complete garbage, but what can you do? Opens up Pyramid Fairy. I think it is worth a dip into Skullwoods. It's either there or Pod. Dark Agar rooms are not a bright idea. Thank you, Blind, for your words of wisdom. So let's see, what do we need? Hookshot, Samaria, Mirror. Is that it? I think that's it. Awesome. It's one item. One to go. Nice. All right. Have a good night, John. We'll talk soon, I'm sure. Good luck crushing everyone but Kirby. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I did say I wanted to be within like 5 minutes of Kirby. That was my goal. We'll see how it goes. I think I have once. I think one of the MMM Kaz boots, I think I won, and I think Kirby was in the field. Alright, that's the second act. So we're just going green pendant. Because I can. And it should be relatively quick, hopefully. Oh, I can hit you there. Yeah. 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 Let's go. Give me that green pendant. All right. Oh, wait. No. I don't have... Okay. So we'll do this. We'll turn in the green pendant. And then we can do red bomb into pod and catfish, I guess. Our options are pretty slim. And chances are pod's gonna have something we can use. There's 4 other items in there. This way, please. Thank you. But at least here we can knock out the crystal without the mirror. If I had the mirror, I'd go into pod first. Or at least go through pod and do all that stuff. But since I don't have it, we'll do this first. Oh, I already have the key. I don't even need to do that. That's right. I forgot. I are smart. Alright, get the item, get the green pendant, go back to pod. Whatever. We also have Spike Cave, but Lumberjack. We never checked Lumberjack. Forgot we didn't check Lumberjack. Alright, so Skullwoods was not worth it. "52-minute red bomb. LFG. right. Nice. Dude, don't aggro on me. I didn't even hit you. Routing this is going to be a little weird, but we'll figure it out. We'll get through it. Sounds about right. Why did I not hit the thing first? It's fine, whatever. Oh, I thought that would hit him if you got him from the other side. Admittedly, never tried it, so I didn't know for sure, but... Okay. Okay. No, I'm definitely not worried about that sword up in Zora's domain. No progression, though. 2 items. I don't even need to hammer you up. I do probably need to death warp, though. Well, that's good. That's all the items. Actually, it's probably quicker to just... Probably quicker to just go through the portal and up to Catfish. I can go back and beat Pod if I have to later. I'd rather not. I'm gonna hope that Ped is not one of the things we need. Watch us last locate progression on Spike Cave. I mean, 50-50 shot, I guess, at this point. Oh, actually, 33, there's Lumberjack Ledge. Which, honestly, I might check blind. If this isn't progression. It's not. Alright, this is not as hype as a blind ped pull, but it's what we got. Alright, Spike Cave it is. I feel like if we weren't behind before, we are sure as shit behind now. So what could be here? Gotta be myths, right? What else is progression that gets us through a dungeon? I mean, Mirror, I guess, gets us up to Hera. Hookshot gets us to Hera. It could be one of those. Alright. That's fine. That's fine. That really doesn't open a ton, though. I kind of hope this is Quake. Right now. It's Ether. Okay. So we can get in, we can do stuff. Okay, never mind. We're going to Ice Palace. We gotta start clearing out dungeons, man. Crystal dungeons. So, Hookshot, Samaria, and potentially Quake. Always nice when that's Samaria. You can just icebreaker without a care in the world. Damn it. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Oh, first try easy every time. Oh. Apparently you need to wait for that whole thing to just clear completely, huh? Fine. I have gotten better recently with that bomb jump, though. I'm a little more consistent with it. Alright, first item. We gotta go down and around to the other side. Actually. Do I want to try that stupid bomb jump? I don't think I have a choice, actually. I think I am stuck doing that bomb jump. Which is not a bomb jump I'm particularly comfortable with, but don't really have a choice, I don't think. Actually, wait. Do we? No, I don't have to do it, actually. It's a little convoluted to get around it, but I don't have to do it. What's up, Ema? It's going okay. I wouldn't say it's going well. I wouldn't say it's going poorly. We last located Dark World access via Aga Tower because we didn't have hammer, we didn't have bow, we didn't have hookshot, we didn't have what's the other one? Flippers. And we've just last located mitts in Spike Cave. So, you know, it's going okay. Nice. I plan on running that mystery seed that you rolled a little bit later. That's the third item. Great time for a refill. Yeah, it's Forced Aga Tower. Hammer was in Pod. Mitts in Spike Cave. Just good stuff all around. Oh yeah, Pendant Pod. That's a great call. Pendant Pod. We also got baited into Green Pendant Skull Woods for nothing. Pendant Pod also had silvers. So I guess it's not the end of the world. Like, there was at least something else there, but we've got all the items. I'm only going back if we have to beat Ped. I hope we don't have to beat Ped. Or pull Ped, I should say. That Bowen Pod, that's a meme, I think. If it's not, we're gonna make it one. But yeah, Hammer was first check-in pod, so... It's good. It's good stuff. Alright, where to now? Do we have to go back into Mire? I mean, back in. We never went in, but we were in Mire area. That's a long dungeon for 2 checks, though. Like, Mirror the Smith Chain sucks. I guess we can do King's Tomb first. Then from there, I don't know. I feel like I'm making all the wrong decisions. Oh, the last sword is on Zora's Ledge, but I didn't have flippers when I went up there before. And I really don't want to go get them now. Or get it now, I should say. So I think that's just going to live there. So we have Bumper Ledge, Mirrorless Smith Chain, and Mire. Like, that all sounds like the worst. Every single bit of that sounds terrible. I'm gonna do Mire last. I really don't want to go into another Pendant dungeon, even though it's probably the answer. Like, it's an hour and 10 minutes in, and I still don't have access to Eastside Death Mountain or Hera. We still need 3 items for Go. Maybe 4. That's not... It's not progression, but it could lead to this is great. Who rolled this? Did Panda roll this? Alright, take it easy, Amok. Have a good one. Oh, Mirrorless Smith Chain. Yay. It's probably in Mire. The way I'm going, whatever I need is in Mire. I just feel like I'm making all the wrong choices right now. Just one of those seeds. Always feels bad when Mirror ends up on Smith Chain somewhere. Excuse you. Alright, well that... Okay. At least... I kind of want to just go right to Meyer now. Forget Purple Chest. At least for now. So that powder was required. The way the seed's going, we are gonna get a bird toss. Hell yeah. Keep the memes alive. Or as Bagel said the last time I did that, it's an older meme, but it checks out. That could have been worse, actually. Alright, so now Mai are fully clearable. Even if we don't really want to clear it at all. Hook shot for go. I'm gonna check a few more things. Oh, that opens up. Oh no, never mind. Never mind. Never mind. That opens up the mountain. That opens up Death Mountain. We're just looking for Hook Shot and maybe Quake. Right? 'Cause 4 crystals, Terra's 5, and then it's TR and Swamp. And TR might be beatable right now, actually. I want to see if TR is beatable. And also, if we can go somehow go mode Hera and Swamp, that'd be really cool. Unlikely we'll be able to go mode TR and have it matter. Okay. So TR beatable. We'll beat TR. With any luck, we can do Hera last. That'd be kind of cool, actually. A little bit out of order, but if we happen to find Hook Shot before, We can go mode the last 2 dungeons. My favorite track of the entire MSU pack right here. This is a game I need to go back and replay, I think, is Octopath Traveler. What game? This is Octopath Traveler, MSU. Alright, come down here. No. Two blue potions and I die. That's just smart. Ay, ay, ay. Luckily, it's not too bad to get back. Unfortunately, pretty much everywhere outside of GT is open for where that hookshot could be. I really hope it's not in Mire, because I am not going back to Mire anytime soon. Alright, come on, map. Okay. Not the map. That death was especially dumb. Although I don't think there were any anti-fairies I could have hit before Chain Chomps. Actually. Check that first if you're one from go, because you can potentially save the mirror transition to Mimic Cave if you don't need to go in here. Nice magic drop. It doesn't always pan out, but the times it does, I mean, this one saves more than the checking the damn chest first. Like, this could potentially save, I don't know, 20 seconds, 25 seconds? Depends on how fast you get through Mimic Cave. So there's still 3 items. It's just the bombs and the bottle so far. hookshot required. Half magic would be nice. But outside of that... And I'm not even going to go out of my way for half magic. Alright, so... items the rest of the way. 2 bottles. Is that enough magic to get off a Samaria block? I don't know. No. Alright. It's fine. I mean, I have all of Death Mountains still to check, so... It's fine that it's not here. I mean, it worked out that I could have skipped Laser Bridge, but... Oh, wait. That was almost catastrophic. Yeah, there's a chance that I wouldn't have had to check Laser Bridge. Actually, I wouldn't have if I had found the hookshot before, but... That's fine. It wasn't that big of a time. It's like 30 seconds. There it is. All right. So we're going to end with Hera. We skipped a lot of Death Mountain, man. That's really good. So we're going to go do Swamp now. We'll go mode that, and then we'll go mode Hera. And then we'll be right at GT. I have a feeling Kirby's going to finish this in, like, within the next 10 minutes, if not sooner. Kirby's amazing. But we should be... Depending on how kind the GT Big Key is to us, 140 is not out of the question. We can skip. We can skip a lot in here. I wonder how much time we saved doing TR before we did any of Death Mountain, really. I feel like that would have saved us a little bit of time on most people. Probably not enough to win, considering what we last located, but... Half magic. Come on. Map and compass? Really? Alright. Just Hera, GT, and Ganon. And Hera's gonna be quick. And one thing I've learned from some other seeds is that is not the ladder is not centered. Like they're not equal in the light and the dark world. Like they're slightly askew from each other. So you can't mirror like on the ladder, let's say. I decided I'm not worried about half magic anymore. 2 blue potions, 2 red potions. I think I'm all set. Yeah, half magic's the only thing that I would really want. Maybe red mail. But I am not that worried. We get tempered. We know where gold sword is, so we're not going to get another sword. We have silvers. I'm in good shape. With any luck, this should immediately pop up with the, yeah, perfect. You see how, like, the ladder is just slightly off from where it was on Hera? It's just annoying enough that you have to walk down the ladder to mirror. Like, even if this was open, I'd still have to... Like, I'd have to walk off the ladder to mirror back. Most of the stuff, like, is kind of set up evenly. Like, Mire and Desert, Pod Eastern, like, the stuff in Swamp. I want this, actually. Yeah, it's like the only spot that's not like a direct match. And I wonder if that was done on purpose or if they just kind of didn't care. Oh, there's half magic anyways. Even better. Now with half magic, I don't care. I can just kind of fire rod my way to victory here. Yeah, Kirby just finished, which is about right. I wanted to be within 5 minutes of him, but depending on where this big key is, it might be closer to like 8 to 10. And you know what? Full right. Why the heck not? Let's go nuts. I don't do this unless I have half magic and at least one invulnerability item, usually. Because this room right here that I just went through is an absolute pain in the butt to do without it. This is only faster if Ice Armos is the answer. Otherwise, it's incredibly slow. Or that chest, I guess. Either Bob's chest or if it's behind Ice Armos, it's faster to go right side. Otherwise, it's... What? How did I mess that up? How did I mess that up? How did I do it? Alright. So we're losing time. Already grabbed it. Yeah, if we didn't last locate Mitts, we might have had a shot. Let's see if we can take second anyways. Oh, that's hard. For some reason, I thought that was arrows. Very rarely do I see the big chest in that fire snake room. I mean, the big key. Alright, so if it's not here, it's on pilot room. Which is like the great equalizer. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's on tile room. Ah! I love it. The great equalizer. Kirby got a 133 with the key in tile room. It's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie. As it is, we're gonna get like a 144? 145, somewhere in that range. So we'll be 12 minutes behind. So in this case, it didn't really matter which way we did GT, it was wrong. I take the hit from the last tile to make the chest appear before the... So we don't have to wait for the Wallmaster to show up and then disappear. Ah. Almost got the 3. Alright. Grab full magic off of one of these guys. All of these guys. Thank you for playing nice. Got enough arrows. I should be fine. Plenty of magic. We're looking good. We're looking good. This has been a decent climb. Come on, get off the switch. Oh my god. Oh my god. Please have a key. Beautiful. Thank you. Never punished. Forgetting how many keys you have. Ah, Scupula finished. Alright. GG's. Yeah, late to those mitts. That hurt. That cost us a decent amount of time. I mean, even late to Dark World, but... Nice triple. One more. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. We were late to Mirror, too. We almost last located Mirror. That didn't help us either. Like, if we had just gone into Mire the first time we were there, that could have helped us too. But it was really the mitts. I'm so bad at that. What's up, Kirby? GG's. Maya can burn a trash heap. That's fine. That's acceptable. Yeah, we last located way too much stuff. The only good play I made was doing TR the first chance I got. that wasn't gonna work. Yeah, I mean, I kind of thought that Aga would be the play, but without hookshot or flippers to get to Village of Outcasts, I really didn't want to do it. So I last located Aga for Dark World access. I last located Mitz, and I almost last located Mirror. Those are the three things. Mitz probably hurt the most, though. Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, I farmed money for both Zora and Pod. I think I was at like 400, and I had Zora and I think Ice Rod Cave. So I farmed money near Desert for Zora and Pod. But I mean, it is what it is. I left Pod right after getting the hammer, which was good. And I left Maya right after getting the mirror. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to think of what my other checks were at that time. I think I went back into Pod to clear out 4 items. I'm trying to think of what else I had available. I think I finished Eastern for an item. Oh, and I know I blind checked Lumberjack Ledge. That was the other thing I did before I did Spike Cave. So it wasn't like there was too much, it's just I picked it last. It's one of those I knew it was easy to get to, and admittedly I kind of hate the check, so I tend to put it off. And when there's something there, it burns me good, and it did tonight. But I never checked Lumberjack, and I just... Ugh. You relate to Skullwood. I did Skullwoods right after I did... Once I got the hammer, I started at Hype Cave, went west to Dig Game, then I went and did Thieves, and then jumped into Skullwoods right after that. So I had Samaria... Wait, Samaria was in Skullwoods? That's right, it wasn't Skullwoods. Oh, it was that's right. It was on Magic, and Powder was on Bumper Ledge. It wasn't in Skullwoods. I was gonna say I don't remember there being anything good in Skullwoods because I remember making the comment about how nothing good came of doing Skullwoods. Yeah, I mean that's fair. I didn't check it after I did, or even before I did Skullwoods. I just went right to Skullwoods. I should have checked it, but... I ended up lumping that in with Mirrorless Smith Chain before I did Meyer, which kind of hurt. I should have done Meyer first, but... Yeah, I get that. I get that. Like, if you do go get it, like, without the mirror, do you go back and do it when you have other stuff you can do? I understand. Yeah, the good plays I made didn't balance out the bad plays, I don't think. Yeah, I didn't want to go into it's such a long dungeon, especially if the checks, like if the items are late. Like it's such a long dungeon to get through that I don't want to do it. So that one I intentionally put off, so whatever. But yeah, I did at least I avoided Meyer until I had Samaria. So at least I was like, all right, let's go in, we can finish it. Great. Not that I wanted to, but it could. And then once I got the mirror, I was like, I'm out. I'm not going through it. No, I don't want. Nobody wants to finish Pendant Mine. Absolutely not. I didn't even. I didn't beat Helma either. I got all the items and left. But once I got Mirror, I was hookshot for going. I'm like, I'm not going through for one item. When that opened up the entire mountain, and outside, I think I checked Ether Tablet and then went directly into TR, hoping I could skip the mountain and end with Hera, and it worked out that way. So that probably saved me a decent amount of time from checking everything and then going into TR. My plan was I was going to do. I really wanted to see if I could do Hera as the 7th crystal and just immediately open GT from there, which worked out, but I avoided Hera and just went right to TR hoping I could beat it. And then the plan was to check Eastside Death Mountain and then head back and do Hera, but I didn't check any of Eastside Death Mountain at all. Which is I don't do that in too many seeds. No, when I said I went right to TR, I went right to TR. Like I didn't open anything. I mean, my thought process was even if the hookshot's not in TR, I come right out and I check the stuff anyways. And if it is in TR, then I can skip it completely. But like I said, it worked out in this case. But if the hookshot is in Hera, let's say, like it doesn't work. But you skip Super Bunny and hookshot. So you check the Light World stuff. That kind of makes sense though. Because if you're coming from Hera across the bridge, you're already there. You can check that stuff pretty easily. Yeah, that was my thought. With the mirror, it's pretty quick to get there. But I don't blame people for checking because you're right there. But yeah, it was an interesting seed. You're right about that. There was a couple of plays you could have made that you could have a really good time, or I mean, there's only 3 of us that have finished, and we're probably pushing like 150 and change. Everyone else is finishing soon. All right, that makes sense. I mean, the thing that probably tripped people up is Mirror and Mire. Mirror and Pendant Mire feels bad. And you had to do that before you went to... You had to do it before you went to TR. There's no way around it. Because you can't get to Eastside Death Mountain without Mirror or Hookshot, and Hookshot was on Eastside Death Mountain. I mean, Kirby, I'm with you. Especially like Pendant Mire, no. Like not in non-keys modes, I will avoid that like the plague. It's only 2 items and it's so long to get through. I'm not going near that. Not touching it. Just Grow Mode Crystal. Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It makes sense. Let's see. Eclectic just finished. Eclectic's gotten he's gotten so much better through this mentor tournament. I've watched him a little bit before the tournament, and watching his seeds and his times now, like he's gotten much better, which is awesome to see. Let's see. So I missed. It's eclectic. Oh, I'm not sure what the eclectic underscore sh. Oh, that's right. That's right. I forgot he was. You mentored him at least once that I know of. But yeah, I mean, he's got I mean, you've seen it probably more than I have. He's gotten so much better than he was a month, 2 months ago before this tournament started. I mean, that's the mentor tournament helped me a ton. You're right. It's a lot of little things. It's like moving better through the overworld, or getting an easy boss kill, or whatever the case may be. It's a lot of little time saves that just add up to minutes over the course of a seed. Not to mention like decision making and all that other stuff. But the execution bit, you can make up a ton of time by improving execution. I was pulled up Bill's stream. Bill just finished. He's about to walk through the door. So who's left? Dunbar the Mighty and Panda. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. It's late for me. Gotta get to bed. But I might do stuff tomorrow, maybe. So a couple of people ran a mystery seed earlier today that I might async tomorrow. Bagel put out a ludicrous seed async that I might do tomorrow. Maybe this pickup racer two. I have no idea. Ladder, who knows? But I might try to do something tomorrow night. We'll see how it goes. But thanks for hanging out, Kirby GG's again. My goal is to be within 5 minutes of you, but the GT Big Key and Tile Room made it closer to 10. But yeah, that was fun. It was an interesting seed. Interesting seed for sure. All right, that's it for me. You accidentally skipped ISO. Yeah. Okay. I mean, good for you if you did Tile Room before that. Okay, that's with the quotes. I kind of thought that's what it might have been, but I didn't want to come out and say it. Yeah, that's a pretty fortuitous mirror. And here I was thinking everybody would last locate Tile Room. Apparently not, even if accidentally. All right, you too, Kirby. Yeah, it's always good to get a race in. Always good to see you get a race in and go up against you. It's fun. All right, that'll do it for me. I'm out skis. Have a good night, and I will catch you, if not tomorrow, then at some point later this week, I'm sure. Have a good night.